it's Colleen with Rope Resellers. I'm here for another sales update of what I sold on eBay and Amazon merch for the week of January 14th through the 20th, 2019.
11 things sold this week. First thing was a chenille Winnie the Pooh crib blanket. I fell in love with this, but luckily it was worth some money. It sold for $44.95. I collected $52.15. I spent $5 on this at an estate sale, $6.58 in eBay and PayPal fees, $4.66 in shipping. Total profit $35.91. It took 3 months to sell. Willie Smith sweater, basic brown thing, $6.99. Collected $10.17. I spent $1 on this consignment store bag. Total profit $4.47. Took 12 months. Chico's turtleneck, basic sweater. You know how much I love clothes if you've watched me for any amount of time, but I collected $27.34 and my total profit was $18.93 on this, but it took 23 months, almost 2 years to sell. Dansko shoes, I really don't buy these very much anymore. The value's not where it used to be. I used to be able to sell these for 40, 50 bucks. Now we're down to, what, 25 bucks? So I collected $34.25. This was a small size. This was size 7, 6.5, 7. And my total profit on that was $21.92. It took 21 months to sell. Here's some Coach shoes, again from the consignment store. In fact, all of those things that I just showed you came from the consignment store bags, pretty much, or Dollar Day at Goodwill, one of the two. And I collected $32.09 on this total and made $20.02. It took 10 months to sell. Okay, it's fun again. National Safety Council 28-year Safe Driver Award. I noticed as I was getting ready to package this up that I put 29 in the title, but in the description and the picture it said 28, so I don't know what happened that day. But I emailed the person and they were totally fine with it. They're like, that's okay, 28 years is still a really long time to be a good driver. So it was free shipping. Total profit on it $5.73, but it only took a week to sell. Disney backpack. This, I'm not going to tell you what I sold it for technically $20. And then I sold this other Kanga stuffed animal as well. So this went for $20. I spent $2.50. This one took 11 months to sell, but she also wanted a deal on Kanga. This is a really old, gunned, I can't remember the, Swedlin is a name to look for. Let me see if I can find the tag somewhere. It should be coming up. There it is. And if you look right here, it says Swedlin. So that's a name to look for. Not all of Gund do well, but those in particular do a little bit better. But I didn't sell it for 50. I sold it for 30 because she bought the other backpack. So in total, I collected $73.44 for the backpack and the plush. I spent $9.16 on fees, eBay and PayPal, $15.59 on shipping. So my total profit on that was $48.69. Not bad. Atlas, this is the very last bit of my railroad adventure. A gentleman emailed me over the weekend and said, you say in your title 6, this is the second thing where the title was wrong. I don't know what's going on. The title said 6, but the picture said 7, so I came home and checked, and it was actually 7 of them, and he bought it for $24.59, the asking price. With the sale, $28.09 is what he ended up paying. I spent $9.50 on this. It was a big tub for $55. This is the last lot, so that's why it seems high. So I just said $9.50 because everything, I just divided it by 6 or 7 or whatever, and this is what I came up with. $3.68 in fees, $3.66 in shipping. Total profit $11.25. It took 3.5 months to sell. So that whole bin, all told, only took 3.5 months to sell. 14 karat gold mom and butterfly heart pendant. It was cute. It was in a bag of random junk jewelry that I picked up at an estate sale. $32.79 is what it sold for. I collected $35.58. Spent 10 cents on this. $4.59 in fees, $2.66 for shipping, $28.23 was my total profit. 2 weeks to sell on that. And the last thing. So my dad was into collecting swords, and we have about 100 of them. And once in a while, I'll decide that I need some money, like right now. And I pull these out and sell them because I don't care about swords. He was way into it. He had tons of books on it. He thought that they were going to go up in value so greatly that they were going to be able to pay for his grandkids' college, but turns out it would have been better if he had just invested the money. But that's fine. A little bit of profit. My sister and I have worked it out that I am keeping this and profit from this and storing them. She got other things. So anyway, it sold for $175. Someone offered me $175, and I want these things out of my life. So I took it. $191.07 is what I collected. I didn't spend anything on it. $23.32 for fees, $15.59 for shipping, $152.16 total profit, 2 days to sell. Fun fact, I have WorthPoint, and I have actually found the original listings where he bought some of these swords, so I know exactly what he paid for it. I think he paid like $74 for this in 2007 or something. So that's just a little fun fact. So they did appreciate in value, like, maybe double. Some of them aren't worth any more than what he paid for them. Looking at the numbers, $464.28 is what everything sold for. I collected $494.17. Spent $24.20, mostly on the train tracks. $62.54 in eBay and PayPal fees. $65.62 in shipping. For a total profit of the week, $341.81. Amazon merch, 4 pop sockets, 10 shirts. I sold my first shirt in Germany, which was pretty cool. $56.37 profit on that. Royalty, $398.18 total e-commerce profit.
So pretty good week. If I hadn't sold that sword, it wouldn't have been as good a week. I am really glad that I took that offer and that I still have probably 60 more swords to sell. So hopefully I can make some money with that stuff. I do want to point out that I've started another weekly video on getting more in depth in a particular subject. So far I've done vintage and modern patterns as well as sewing machines. So if you guys want to check that out, I'll be releasing those on Friday. This week I'm hoping to do one on craft kits. These are things that I can find in thrift stores almost all the time. So I just want to try to dive deep into one particular thing that you guys can find really easily and make some decent profit. Sometimes, it takes a little while to sell things like patterns, but some of them go for a lot of money and they're really valuable. So it's just something to keep in the back of your head. The other thing I want to mention is that I added another link to a newsletter that I get daily called Penny Hoarder, and I just found value for myself. Personally, I'm not affiliated with them in any way. I think the link, I can't remember what happens when 5 of you guys sign up, but it's really great. They have a lot of ideas on saving money as well as other jobs that you can do from home. So like being a customer service rep for Disney at Christmas time, or driving Uber, or, of course they mentioned selling clothes on eBay, Poshmark, all that stuff. But I often read their articles. Sometimes they have stuff on real estate. So it's really, it's a great resource if you want to make a little extra money, or if you're looking to save money, which in this business, we're not making gobs of money. Few of you guys are, and kudos to you, but I am not. And so I'm always looking for alternative ways to make money and ways to save money. So there's just great articles. They're usually quick reads that I can do in the morning while I'm drinking my coffee, and I just thought maybe you guys would find interest in it, because my channel is a lot about how much we're really making. It's great to say that you sold that sword for $175, but in actuality, I'm not making that much money. So it's really good if you know your numbers and know how to save money and save up for the next thing that you want to buy, and not just spend tons of money all the time. So anyway, with that, I am going to go finish up my inventory. I have about 4 or 5 more bins of clothing. I've saved the best for last. So you guys go out and find good high dollar things. Don't be afraid to spend a little bit of extra money to make some money, and have a good week. We'll see you on Friday. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you can, do me a favor and hit a thumbs up or a thumbs down. That helps a lot for me being found by other people if you find value in this. So thank you. Have a good week.